Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Oktoberfest kicked off in Germany. Oktoberfest is the best time to visit Germany. The worst? 1939. The XFL and USFL are merging, so now you cannot watch them both at the same time. A Buffalo Bills fan was found naked and covered in human excrement in a construction hole near the stadium, or as it's called in the area, a Buffalo tailgate.
It's 60 Minutes meets Gone in 60 Seconds. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Time for another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
I've been having some really weird dreams lately. I never really have had vivid dreams, but lately they're intense. I can't remember the last time I've had such consistently crazy dreams. The last few nights I had the same dream. I was trapped in my childhood bedroom. I could hear my parents, but they wouldn't let me out, no matter how much I begged. And all these bugs came crawling into the room. All the while Monkey Man by the Rolling Stones was blaring. Freaky. It's like I'm dreaming a Martin Scorsese movie. They're 2 hours too long and filled with old men.
And that was another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
And now it's time for another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
Am I too old to be having sex dreams? Yep. I dreamt about Gina from across the street again. I gotta say, man, was I good.
And that was another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
You got to be careful when you're shopping. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Now, my wife, Tara, keeps me vigilant about this. I'm talking about skimmers. She's always asking me to check for skimmers. Yeah, I'm the guy feeling all around the credit card terminal like a freak every time I whip out the plastic to pay for a latte or anything else. But thanks to her, I've been pretty safe. But that's not true for all of us, because here we go again. Yeah, you go to Walmart thinking, I'll just grab some groceries, maybe a Build-A-Bear for the kids. Next thing you know, someone's trying to build a scam right into your life. I mean, who's the Einstein behind these operations? Setting up a credit card skimmer at a Walmart in Wilkes-Barre right in front of the Build-A-Bear workshop. That's some next-level criminal thinking, man. They're like, you know what? Let's hit them where it hurts, in the parental guilt complex. Right next to the bears. That's the sweet spot. I can see them now crouched down behind Build-A-Bear, tweaking their little gizmos and skimming, thinking they're the smartest criminals ever. Now, they say that it was attached earlier this month. What are they doing? Setting up shop in Walmart for a residency? Hey, Bob, let's get cozy next to the bears for a few weeks, shall we? It's prime skimming season. And the warning. Oh, by the way, dear customers, your cards may be compromised. Go ahead, call your bank and get a new card, change your PIN, and while you're at it, change your life because someone just tried to pickpocket your wallet while you were busy choosing between regular and organic bananas. And let's not forget, this isn't just about regular credit cards and debit cards. No, they're going after the EBTs and access cards too. Yeah, equal opportunity scammers. They're like, oh, you're on food stamps? Yeah, I'll take a slice of that too. Shoppers are so distracted they won't even notice the extra charge for the Fluffy the Bear Secret Stash Fund. I mean, who knew teddy bears could be this dangerous? Be careful out there.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
You've dreamed of this happening. A couple in South Carolina were watching the local news last month and saw a story about a winning lottery ticket that was sold in their area but hadn't been claimed yet. That's when they realized they never checked their numbers from the August 9th drawing. They won $200,000.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
I'm Rock 107's Prospector. I want to know about your pronouns. Relax, don't cringe. I'm talking about the ones you use for your sports teams. If you listen to this show, you know I'm a Rangers fan, I'm a Rams fan, and I'm a Yankees fan. But I rarely refer to the teams as we. Really, I try to never do it. You know, I mean, I never say we beat Seattle or we're going to win it all. I say they. They beat Seattle. They are looking good this year. Because it's them. It's not me. But I know plenty of folks who say we. No judgment. Are you we? Are you they when it comes to the teams you root for? That's what I want to know. Facebook.com/Angry Prospector. Michael says, until I don't have to work because my team wins, it's they. Stephanie, well, I wear the jersey. I bring the spirit. Skull Nation, we are one. Eric says, I'm on the team in spirit. Although I wish I were on their payroll. Bernie from Scranton on the Rock Lines. Are you team we or team they, buddy?
Hey, Prospector, it's definitely we. I'm part of the team. They're part of me. That's what the whole thing is about, is having your own team, right?
Well, no, I mean, I kind of get that. I can't get myself to call it we, but I understand what you're saying because, trust me, I'm vested emotionally in how the Rams do, how the Rangers do, how the Yankees do, so I totally get it. So what team are you a member of then?
I belong to the Green Bay Packers. I do have the Boston Red Sox and some others, but I'm fully invested in the Packers. I have been since I'm a kid.
And that's usually how it starts. When you're young, you become a fan, and I bought into the Horns with the Rams. Jeff says, is their performance during the game can affect your mood for the next 2 days or so? It's we. Wow, maybe I need to make mine a we. Teresa says, it's we. So as a Jets fan, it's we lost. Ha, ha, ha. And Wayne, if you're a devoted, loyal fan, it should be we. You take that win or loss to heart also. And I definitely take the win or loss to heart. It can affect my mood, but I'm still a they. How about you, Mike? Checking in on the Rock Lines. Dude, team we, team they.
I have to tell you, I'm that guy. I'm a we guy. We did this, we did that with the Fins. I'm sorry. That's just the way I've always been. So I hope we're still friends.
You don't need to apologize, and we're still friends. That's what I said. No judgment. Now, why do you think that is? Why is it we? Why we?
I think it's because I feel so ingrained in Miami Dolphin DNA in my body that I feel like when they accomplish something or do well, so do I. It's kind of like a team. Like I'm part of them because I love them so much. I know that sounds crazy.
It doesn't sound crazy at all. That's really the psychological aspect of sports. You attach yourself to something bigger, and when they accomplish it, you feel like, yeah, I did that, even though you didn't. Mike, he says, definitely we, and go Rams. Mike, I disagree with the we, but yeah, go Rams. Egg of the day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
I don't know exactly what this lady was thinking, but I almost wish every delivery driver cared about their order this much. 33-year-old Whitney Moffitt drives for DoorDash in Amarillo, Texas. She went to pick up an order at a Wingstop on Sunday, but it wasn't ready when she got there. Now, it's not clear how long it had been or how long she waited, but she got so annoyed she apparently decided to go grab the order herself and walk back into the kitchen area. They told her to leave, and it sparked a fight. Police say she physically attacked the store's manager. She continued attacking him as he tried to escort her out of the building, and an off-duty cop happened to see it. She also got into it with him, apparently. She's facing charges for assault and resisting arrest. No word on how long the DoorDash customer had to wait for their wings.
Nominee number 2.
Come on, we all know they F you in the drive-thru, right? What began as a dispute over an incorrect drive-thru order quickly escalated into a physical altercation. South Carolina police are currently investigating a violent incident that occurred at a Wendy's drive-thru on Sunday night. Officers responded to reports of a robbery involving a baseball bat, vandalism, and assault. Upon arrival, they discovered broken glass and scattered food at the drive-thru window. The male suspect reportedly punched the drive-thru window before retrieving a baseball bat from his vehicle and attacking both the window and employees. Meanwhile, the female suspect allegedly took money from the cash register during the altercation. Aaron Michael Lewis, 27-year-old, has been arrested on multiple charges, including second-degree burglary, armed robbery with a deadly weapon, and various degrees of assault.
And the winner is
the DoorDash driver who attacked a Wingstop manager for taking too long with the order she was picking up. You are the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.